All right, mamas, we have all things C-section scar today. It'll be a quick video. I'm going to kind of give you a timeline for mobilization and all of that, and then show you how to actually do the scar tissue massage. So I did not have a C-section, but I drew the lighting. I drew a fake little C-section scar for y'all so that you can actually have a visual of what to do for that scar massage. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Timeline, 0 to 3 weeks, this is written below, but 0 to 3 weeks, you can mobilize the tissue around your scar for scar desensitization. It's a hell of a word. I will show you what all this looks like. Weeks 3 to 6, scar mobilization around the incision site with desensitization on the scar. Weeks 6 and on is when you can actually start doing scar mobilization on the scar. So that's when you can do the real kind of scar tissue massage that I will show you. Once the stitches are dissolved and the incision is healed, you can free up the scar tissue by using the thumb and forefinger to massage the tissue between the fingers by gently rolling with the grain, against the grain, and then on the scar, which I will show you. So for that first 0 to 3 weeks, mobilize the tissue around your scar for scar desensitization. So what that is, okay, we're not gonna touch the actual incision. Make sure it's, there we go. You're going to kind of hold underneath, okay? And then you're just gonna kind of move around right here like this. Okay, so I'm around the site, but I'm not actually rubbing on it. It's just to kind of loosen up the scar tissue around and desensitize the scar, okay? So that's the first 3 weeks. After that, weeks 3 to 6, we are going to do scar mobilization around the incision site, again, with desensitization on the scar. So just a little light bit of work on the scar. So basically the same thing. We're going right here. You can do it a little bit closer, okay? And then just a little bit of desensitization on the scar. So I'm just barely kind of pressing against it and rubbing, okay? So I'm not actually massaging it. It's a very gentle, can't really tell, but just a very gentle kind of touch and rub. And then to move on to the actual scar mobilization on the scar site. So where the scar is, this is 6 weeks and on. You're going to achieve the best results if you're doing this 2 to 3 times a day for 5 to 10 minutes. And you wanna make sure you're working along the entire length of the scar, not just the middle. You wanna do the whole entire thing. This gentle massage will help thin the scar tissue, making it less noticeable. So don't skip this, unless you want to show your C-section scar, which go for it, mama. You should be proud of it. Use light, gentle pressure. Stop massage, obviously, if there's pain experienced at the scar site. Take a break, take a day, take a few. You don't want pain. And then initially use a wet or dry washcloth to rub along and against the scar to desensitize the area. So you can also do that for desensitization too. I showed you just kind of that like gentle rub, but you can use a wet washcloth as well. So there's 3 ways to massage it, okay? I'll show you all of them. The first one is like with the grain, okay? Meaning you're going to work with the scar. So what that's gonna be is right here, you're just gonna rub basically the length of the scar, okay? Side to side, working with the line of the scar. Second way is against the grain. So you're gonna be going against it this way. So up and down, okay? So basically going up and over that scar. If multiple fingers feels better, you can do that, or you can just use one and kind of go across it this way, okay, against the grain. And then the third way is to roll the scar between your thumb and your forefinger. So you're gonna gently pick it up, okay, and then you're going to pull it away with your thumb and your forefinger, moving the scar side to side between the fingers for 30 seconds, okay? So you'll pick it up, oof, and then move side to side, there we go, for 30 seconds. You can even do up and down, okay, 30 seconds there. So those are your 3 different ways to do some scar mobilization, follow that timeline. This is very important. Obviously, these can go hand in hand with, you know, if you start whatever week you decide to start with week 1, week 2 workouts. For C-section, you may end up starting actually like week 2 or 3 postpartum, whatever feels best for you. But do make this a priority, because that scar tissue, even if you don't care about having a C-section scar, you do want to avoid scar tissue, because that can cause tightness and issues later down the road. So don't skip this, because it's important to get rid of that scar tissue. And like I said, everything is written below. So massage that beautiful scar, mamas. Y'all are doing great, and I'm proud of all of you. I can't attest to a C-section personally, but 3 of my very best friends have had C-sections, and I know from hearing their stories that it is absolutely incredibly difficult, and it's a hard recovery, and it is painful, and I'm sending you all so much love and so much strength, and I am so proud of each and every one of you, because you did it, and you should be proud of yourself. So, great job, mamas. Massage that scar, let it feel good, take your time, do what feels best. You don't have to rush through it, but we do want to make sure we follow this timeline to protect your abdomen from scar tissue.